with your headset on thinking, how do we recover from that? But Momo, Optic Gaming, they did just that, right? They took that map very, very convincingly.
I'm not surprised. At the Optic Gaming, they were 5-2 down, and we had like looked at each other, and we were all thinking the same thing. We didn't even need to say anything. We didn't need to say anything. We're like, don't rule Optic Gaming out of this just yet.
Right.
It should have been over. Don't get me wrong. It should have been. But Optic Gaming, once again, they come up clutch time and time again. People, all over social media, they're saying, you know what, they should have finished top 12. They should have finished this. Panda should have knocked them out. But no, they're here in the grand final. They're clutching up time and time again. But yeah, you're right. Going into that next map, I was frustrated. I was very annoyed. And I was kind of saying, no, Eunited fight. And you were laughing at me. You go, it's over. This uplink is over. And you were right. It went in too quick. Eunited couldn't bounce back. But
you have to give them some serious props. I really do, because I think me and you, T, we were both kind of on the same page where we thought, this grand final's done. It's over. This is Optic Gaming for the taking. But somehow, someway, United fought back in that hard point, and now we're going to a game 5. I mean, if you want to talk briefly about that game 4, though.
In situations like that where you're falling behind, you're not feeling too good, you need someone to spark. And who was the spark on that Scorch? Definitely Arcides. The man was lighting it up completely. You wrote his name down on a card.
That was my notes. It literally just says Arcides. That's literally it.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
That's the sort of plays that you need in order to establish a solid lead. They were able to do that. I think it was like 190 to about 120 at one point. And then talking about, Chance, you made some good points about Silly at the hangar hard point as well. You can touch on that.
The first go around on the hangar hard point, Optic Gaming had the full setup. Silly actually gets all 4 kills by himself. He comes on the flank, is able to kill 2 while hanging around the wall run area, and just continues through and bowls them over. Obviously, he had a lot of teammate support throughout that entire thing, but the first time, he picks up 4. The second go around, same thing. He's the one that gets his spawns for his team after Optic Gaming, again, out-rotates them, and eventually they're able to break through. And then on the last go around, where they just needed 1 point constantly, it was Silly the player. He was by himself. He was able to get in the hill and just hold him off for just enough time to let his team get back in the kill for support, and again, stop Optic Gaming from shutting them down there.
Well, our grand final starting to heat up. Optic Gaming versus Eunited. Second set, tied up 2-2. We're going to a game 5. Matt, Maven, over to you.
Thank you, guys. And crowd, put your hands together. Ben, the desk have been incredible all weekend long. They've been crushing it. They've been looking into different matches. They've been doing fantastic analysis of the maps. And now we have the game 5 we all wanted. Woo.
Yeah, the studio's been awesome all weekend. The games have been incredible today. It's only fitting we end with a game 5 here in our second set. What do you do?
Get over here.
Stop.
Give me a
Stop.
hug. That wasn't awkward at all.
No. No.
You wanted it secretly.
No, not at all. Anyway.
I'm pumped, man. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good one. Eunited in the search and destroy, so we've seen against Optic Gaming, they've gone up early, just not able to hold on and win them. Optic Gaming has just always stormed back into these games.
Who you taking? I'm putting you on the spot here.
Oh.
It's not an easy choice, man.
It's not easy because, like I just said, Eunited, they've gone up. And a lot of these S&Ds, they've kind of given them away.
What was it?
Optic Gaming,
5, right?
Yeah, Optic Gaming, they've been so strong in S&D all weekend. They have the experience. Oh, it's a tough one. It's like
you don't have to choose if you don't want to.
No, I do. I don't want to do like Momo or Rel and not choose. I have to decide.
That was Golden Boy's favorite thing back in the day.
Yeah, not make a decision.
Oh, I sort of like this team, and I also kind of like this team. I'm Golden Boy.
My gut says Eunited, but I feel Optic. I'm going to go with Optic.
All right, you hear it there. Crowd, make some noise. Game 5. And who else but Formal with the sniper. Splits a couple there mid-map. But if he can get it going with that, he has had some of the most ridiculous shots, but he seems a little bit off right now, right? Those are 2 shots he could very well hit.
Yeah, I mean, well, you don't really see a ton of sniper play. Obviously, the top snipers are always going to pull it out, but I have not seen great sniper play, and just like that, Eunited wipes the board. Woo. Silly with 2, Pristini with 2. It's a very fast round number 1.
Yeah, it certainly was. You don't find any kill. Oh, God!
Like, I can hit left D-pad right back.
Oh, the salutes have just been rude.
Sure.
It's disrespectful.
Well, these two teams,
Karma did it first.
Yeah, but these two teams, I mean, they scrim all the time. We talked a little bit about, Silly and Formal. This is like an under-the-radar kind of heated rivalry between these two.
I love it. Round 2. going to be our cities now. Oh, he hits the shot! Scump, we'll see you later in round 3, buddy. And they just smoked them. There's not a single kill coming in for Optic until Formal finally finds something, and he's gone. 2-0 United.
That shot was nuts. RC.
I just picked Scump just puts his controller down. He's like, all right.
I'm dead.
Okay.
And what I've liked from Eunited in these first 2 rounds, Maeve, is just how aggressive they've been. You know, I think one of the guys on the studio desk, they talked a little bit about if you're going to go down, play your game. They're definitely doing it in Game 5.
They are, and a guy we haven't talked a lot about like throughout Friday, Saturday, Silly, has a... Ooh! Where's that bullet go? A hit marker on what appeared to be a neck. Don't jump up there and challenge him. Varsity's on fire. Formal's gone. Formal, the only one with the kill right now, but Silly, man, 4-0. He has the monster game. Crim6 is Mr. Game 5, right? He has got to pick it up. An ugly gunfight comes through, and now it's Crim in a 1v3. They're giving an early lead to United, and the comeback kids are going to have to battle back yet again.
I mean, this is kind of how these other search and destroys played out. United comes out on fire, takes the first few rounds. Optic Gaming makes a comeback. See proceeding here in the final kill cam. Takes Crim out. Optic Gaming, I believe, we'll take a look at the scoreboard once we jump back into this. I think only 2 of their players have kills right now. You got Formal with 1, Crim with 1. It has not been a good first few rounds. I mean, Gunless is 0-0 through 3 rounds that his team's won. That's quite an odd stat line. It's Prasini, Silly, who have led the way. Varsities with some nice snipes as well. Scump draws first blood here in this round, though.
Well, that's a start. You find one first blood, but there the FTL jump to get away. You like Silly playing his life. Pristini able to back one up and push through. It's Silly. If he doesn't stay alive there with the FTL jump, maybe he doesn't find that second kill. And now it's Karma trying to clutch again. They're getting stormed off the map. What are we watching?
I have really liked the way that Silly has used FTL jump throughout this event. A lot of players I don't feel like have used it to its fullest potential. Silly, you see him use it in multiple different situations. Get out of harm's way. Get a little bit closer to try and pick up a kill on a guy that's weak. You see it right there. He uses it to get out of dodge. Keeps his streak alive. 4-0.
How many
in favor of Eunited here in Game 5?
How many punches can you take in S&D as Optic Gaming that you rebound from? How many times can you force a choke out of a team and come up clutch?
And in this type of situation, Maeve, I played way back. As you see, Gunless is going to get 2 kills here at the beginning. It's going to be Optic Gaming trading it out real fast.
1v1. He has to reload. He's got him tagged up. Looking to push him. We saw him in the corner underneath. He's hit with a jammer. Can he win it? Oh! He gets it barely. That's how you get 1 round. All right. God.
Dude. Formal is just ice cold, man. I mean, that is a gunfight that not many players win in that type of...
with the jammer. I thought he was fine until that happened.
That type of pressure situation, too, with, the United goes up 5-0. And I can imagine you can look up the stats on that. There's a high chance they win this one. Formal keeping them alive.
I think they see 2 hit the cross. They're able to get him behind. Now you have to be worried about every side of the map if you're Optic Gaming. But Scump chases, Scump follows, finds the kill. That's back-to-back first bloods, but they know there's one more in behind. They should have seen 2 cross. They've got to be hunting for Pristini right now. Here's the man himself. They know he's behind. He's going to find one. Formal able to snap and find the kill. Now it's going to be 2v3. Silly turns it into a 2v2. Karma and Crim. First Gunless and Silly. Silly's starting to work his way up. He can't win it. It's now just Gunless. He's been a legend all day long, but Crim6 does it.
2 straight rounds for Optic Gaming.
Woo! I don't know what he's doing with his hand there. It is funky as hell.
Yeah, Crim always does that. It's kind of freaky, but Formal's round where he wins that 1v1 against Varsities. They come back. That is the catalyst here. It's going to be Scump also drawing first blood. 2 straight rounds here. Eunited, though, they were in still a very good spot, Maeve. 4-2 up, obviously in a great spot with the round advantage, and they do have Pristini with this reactive armor. Maybe you use it this round, just kind of put yourself only 1 round away.
Sometimes it's like, of the camo and reactive players, who has a bigger start on either team, right? You give yourself a chance to use it a little bit earlier. Pristini does already have it available, but it's another first blood. That's 3 in a row. Scump able to find it with the grenade. Does Pristini consider using this here? Likely going to save it for a further round, but he's going to go ahead and push in. Not able to find the kill. Krim is a god. Finds 2 inside, and now it's on Silly. You've been playing like a monster, but you're pinned like a rat, and down he goes.
And you can kind of feel the momentum in the room just kind of swaying now towards Optic, and you needed to figure out a way to kind of turn the tides in your favor for Eunited. The one way you could do that is with that reactive armor. You have to use it. You have to get something for it. And look, I mean, you get to that 5th round, even if it goes a little bit longer than that, you're hoping you see an active camo use from Gunless. I think that's what you got to play for here.
Remember what he did last time. Arcety's caught Scump on the cross. Not able to find the shot this time. A very passive defense coming in from Optic Gaming as things begin to slow down a little bit here in round 8. Basically a headshot with a Scarab, but Pristini will live through. There's a reactive armor. Burns him around the edge.
And he uses it in this round, so it's crucial that Eunited wins this. You cannot use this ability and lose the round. They have to put this round away. 2 kills for Pristini.
Finds the second. It's now just on Karma and Krim. This should be the 5th round for Eunited. He's able to take out Pristini, but he's the last man up. He's got Camo to work with. Somehow he turns this in his favor. Now it's a 1v2. 15 seconds left. They're pushing him. He's down. Eunited 1 round away from being crowned your champions.
And when you use the reactive, you got to get the win. They use reactive armor. Pristini comes up with 3 straight kills. You have some house money to play with here with Maven. You're up 5-3 rounds. You can afford on the defensive end to get a little bit aggressive here. If I'm on Eunited, that's kind of what I'm seeing up here. Okay. I think you catch Optic off guard. Obviously, you know, they may play a little bit passive, but I would love to see an aggressive defensive push here from Eunited.
Karma does have this camo, though. Maybe he'll be the one to make a play. They're getting aggressive, just like you talked about. You see Gunless on the map, trying to be the one to come through. He gets caught. That's a first blood for Optic Gaming. And now you can start to mount the attack. You see the mid-map presence you have here from Eunited trying to push forward. It's like they were ready for the aggression, man. They waited for it. They baited it out. Eunited does get a little bit cheeky sometimes on the defensive.
You needed to go together, though. I meant like a 4-hit straight through B. That's the type of aggression I would like to see. Arcety's picks up 1. Pristini with another. Silly in a perfect position here. 1 more player alive.
It's done just like that. You see the disappointment on the faces of Optic. And look at the hype from Eunited. Eunited are going to be your CWL Atlanta Open champions. The disappointment you see there on the face of Crim6. You fought so hard. We know what a loss that is, but you have to focus on the champions. There they are. Look at the squad. Eunited proved all the doubters wrong, Matt.
And this is a team you got to feel good for. I mean, they put in a ton of time grinding throughout all the 2Ks, you know, battling against the top. A lot of non-believers of this team coming into the event. They show up in a big way, prove everybody wrong.
You survived every single punch that Optic Gaming can throw at you.
Not just Optic Gaming, I mean, throughout the tournament. I mean, you beat Envy, you beat FaZe, you beat Optic, you got through Splice. A very impressive run.
It's a beautiful moment for these guys. They enjoy the trophy. But on the floor, we've got Jack Courage Dunlop to chat with the guys.
What a grand final we just saw. Eunited are your CWL Atlanta Open champions. What a victory there. Congratulations, gentlemen. From start to finish, an electric performance. It got a little scary there. And first, I want to begin down on this end. What are the emotions feeling like right now? Major title for you all. You've got to feel like you're on cloud 9.
Oh, man, it feels good because these fans are ridiculous. They got to, I don't know, they got to chill mid-game, man. It's just pissing me off, and it lights the fire in all of us, so it's not helping them.
Wow, you're saying the fans cheering gets you guys fired up as well. Arcety's an incredible weekend for you guys. Now you come out as champions. Talk to me a little bit about what you guys said to each other going into that second best of 5 to make that possible.
We just had to play our own game and not theirs.
Well, it's easy as that. Play your own game. Silly, get over here. Come on, get over here, Silly. You're the big leader of this squad. You wind up taking home this title. This has been a long time coming for you. What is it about these guys that just works so well on this team?
I mean, they're good listeners. They stay composed, and that's all you need to do to win.
Now, Burns, I want you over here as well, my friend. Burns, long-time involvement in Call of Duty, now co-general manager of this Eunited organization. A lot of people were wondering what you were doing when picking up this squad. You had a vision, now it shows. How proud are you of these boys? What a moment for your organization.
Besides me getting a little emotional, I'm really proud of these guys. I guess I couldn't find a championship as a player, but I can find it as a manager, and these guys helped me accomplish that goal, so I'm really proud of them.
Awesome to see. Now, everybody knows that a major championship title has an MVP on the lineup, someone that just goes absolutely off, goes above and beyond what it means to be a champion. And guess what? We have our control freak MVP. It is Gunless. Hoist up that trophy, my friend. You've earned it. The Control Freak MVP for someone that goes above and beyond. Again, Eunited, congratulations. All the doubters, I can promise they've been silenced now. We've got a new champion on top. Benson, take it away.
What a grand final that was. Of course, congratulations to Eunited. We will see them in a press conference coming up shortly. I know Courage and the Eunited squad are going to get ready for that, so make sure you're tweeting out any questions you have for the Eunited squad. That will be live on stream. MVP, the Control Freak MVP, of course, massive congrats to Gunless, but I think we all kind of looked at each other there and said, any one of them could have just taken that. I mean, you could make an argument for all of them, right, team?
Oh, 100%. Pristini had so many moments where I was so impressed throughout this entire tournament. Arcity came in very clutch in that hard point, especially on Scorch. Yep. Just so many performances with all these guys. Silly as well. Just, they proved me wrong. I'll be the first one to say it. I doubted them so much. I did not know what to expect, but look at them now. Good job.
Yeah, fantastic performance, of course, there. Look at Gunless, top 5 respawn KD, average 76 seconds of hardpoint time, 27 maps, a 1.16 and a 25.39 as well. Gunless played absolutely out of his mind. Congratulations to him, the MVP of the CWL Atlanta Open. But we talk about that grand final as a whole. We touched, about the first 4 maps, and we went into that grand final, map 5, I should say, and team. What was that aggression from Eunited?
That was insane. I was laughing for half of that map. Pristini lapped the map in multiple rounds in a row. Optic just didn't know what to do. They didn't know where to look. They played slow some of those rounds, but Eunited stuck to it. Usually you want to push with all 4 people, but man, they just took it to them.
That was one of the nuttier S&Ds I think I've ever seen. And I mean, especially to bounce back, because keep in mind what happened with the first one. Right. They blow that 5-2 lead, and they come that close to the Prestige, and they were able to hold strong. And they really just absolutely took it to Optic Gaming, too. It was just incredible to watch.
The one thing that I say is you've got to play your own tempo, and that last game, I don't know what kind of came into that team of United, but they went at 100 miles an hour. They stepped it up, and those first 4 rounds, Team said he was laughing. I was there with him. I was like, you take a toilet break. You've missed 4 rounds of S&D. That was insane, and Optic Gaming, they did start to come back. We all had that look in our eyes, but the composure level for these boys on Eunited, the inexperience, we saw the likes of Silly, Prestini, they were like 7-1, ridiculous scorelines within 4 rounds.
Yeah, crazy performance from them. And I think, you look at this tournament for Eunited as a squad and you think, all right, well, now the sky's the limit. I mean, what's next for these guys? You expect them to obviously stick together. They've just won a major tournament. And then you think about maybe the next event. They seem pretty far ahead of a lot of teams. Obviously, you can